Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Michelle here. So if you're watching this, you want to know how I paid off $12,000 worth of debt in 4 months. Yes, I actually did this and I'm here to tell you that you can too. But before I get into this video, I want to give 3 shout outs. First shout out goes out to God for giving me the strength to be able to work and to achieve this goal. Second shout out goes out to my boyfriend for being the financial genius that he is, for introducing me to my third shout out, which is Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is a financial guru. He's led millions of people get out of debt, and he's really the main force for allowing me to even think radical enough to be able to achieve this goal in such a short period of time. So with that being said, I'm going to go right into how I paid off my car, how I paid off my freaking car in 4 months. I am so happy I accomplished this. So let's get right into this video. So I started listening to Dave Ramsey back in September of 2018. He really had to make me unlearn a lot of things that I thought were normal, like the fact that being in debt is normal to us in America. So we've been ingrained in our mind that having a credit score, having a good credit score is something that isn't good. But if you really think about it, a credit score is achieved once you get into debt. That's how it starts. And in order to build up your score, you have to continue getting into debt. Get into debt to pay off the first debt in order to increase your score to get into bigger debt later. And that's essentially what a credit score is. A lot of things that you're being able to purchase with a credit score isn't really yours. You're borrowing money to do those things. And Dave Ramsey really had to teach me how to unlearn such, thoughts that debt is acceptable. It is not. The Bible says in Proverbs 22 verse 7 that the rich rule over the poor and that the borrower is a slave to the lender. Like, think about it. When people are unable to, pay their bills, you understand how stressful that is. Like, you're constantly thinking about how you're going to pay this off, how you're going to pay that off. That's not how God created us, basically. And I'm just so glad that I've changed my mindset about money, and it's really all started when I started listening to Dave Ramsey. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys the key things that really helped me get out of debt. First, you have to set a goal. When do you want to accomplish this goal? You can't just vaguely say, oh yeah, I want to buy a house, and not have an end date. Like, the goal has to have an end date. So I told myself that I wanted to accomplish this goal by March 1st. And God being so good, I was able to do it before that. So yes, your goal has to have a definite date. Secondly, you have to be intentional. Intentionality can get you so far in life. With intentionality comes with creating a budget. You have to tell your money where it goes. That's basically what a budget is. Making your money do what you want it to do. So I use the Every Dollar app, which is an app that was created by Dave Ramsey himself. With intentionality, creating the budget, you have to learn how to delay pleasure. Like, you have to put aside certain things. Created my budget, and being intentional, I realized that I wasn't making enough money to accomplish my goal. This is where Dave Ramsey made me think so radical that I could do this. Which leads me into my third key, which is sacrifice. I am a registered nurse, and I thank God for being in such a flexible career field because I'm able to work a lot. I have a full-time job, I have a part-time job, and a PRN job. So at my full-time job, I work about 36 hours, and at my part-time job, I work 24 hours. So that's 5 days out of the 7 days that we have in a week. And it's totally doable if you're a registered nurse and if you have goals to get out of debt. I would encourage you to pick up extra shifts a week. Your body starts getting used to it. I mean, you have to be realistic about it. I'm not going to be able to sustain working 60 hours a year. Like, I can't do that. So I set a goal to work about 60 hours for 4 to 6 months. Just set a goal, make sure there's an end date to that goal. And with the sacrifice, I've had to sacrifice a lot of things. My friends kept inviting me out, but I've had to say no because those are the days that I'm most likely working. I'm sacrificing my weekends, I'm sacrificing my nights to make extra money. And that's how I accomplished my goal. With the paychecks that I got from my part-time job, I would toss it directly to my loan. The paychecks that I got from my full-time job, I would toss it directly to my loan. I do have bills that I have to pay for still, but because I'm able to budget adequately, I can afford to allocate a big chunk of my paycheck towards my debt. So yes, I worked crazy. The 3 key things and how I got out of debt is 1, I set a goal and I stuck to it. 2, I became intentional about my goal. How was I going to get to that goal? I created a budget. I increased my income because I realized that I could be making more money. So that's what I did. And then 3, I sacrificed my time. I sacrificed my comfort temporarily to achieve that goal. And you're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have to really want this. You're going to have to get to the point where you're tired of being sick and tired. With Dave Ramsey, I would listen to his podcast religiously just because he really pushed me, he motivated me, he made me think I can do this. It made me think so crazy enough to do this. And that really propelled me into going to work every day, having that goal, and lo and behold, I accomplished the goal. So I saw this on Twitter. Someone once said, 6 months of dedication can put you 5 years ahead. And I felt that so much. I concur because I was able to accomplish such a goal in 4 months, in where if I had not been so radical about the debt, about being in debt, it would have took me 2 years to accomplish this goal. If you follow these 3 key things, you can also achieve your financial goals of this year. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share with me your financial journey. Have you heard of Dave Ramsey before? Let me know what you think about him, because some people love him, some people really hate him. So let me know your thoughts about this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.